Hi all, welcome back to more Skies Above Britain. This is my chapter 4, Patrol 3, part 1. Yeah. Okay, so same night, still going. Probably gonna get, well, yeah, well, we'll see. I'm going to be missing action over the next couple of days, so. But there's plenty to catch up on for me. I've not watched everything back yet, whatever. So everyone's set up for the new patrol. All the decks shuffled. Now, all the decks shuffled, and it got me thinking. I thought I seem to remember seeing the rule that told you that you shuffled the deck up when it became, empty, when you discarded all the cards, and I stood by that rule. I want to say that's one of Stu's house rules, I believe. And I'm pointing at the bomber deck because I think it's a bomber deck. He was saying that every time, I think he reshuffles the bomber deck. I can't remember. He said something like that before, but the rules don't say that. The rules say that when the deck empties, you shuffle it up. But then I thought, does that also happen in between patrols? Because I've shuffled the decks up every time in between a patrol. I'm pretty sure, even back at the beginning, I did not do that. And then I started thinking to myself, well, is that you making a house rule there too, Grant? Because should the decks have been shuffled up? I'm not sure. You know what? I don't want to go looking it up in the rules because if it is a rule, I broke it on every patrol. And I say broke it, it's not a big deal. Nobody's pointed out, nobody's said anything. Maybe it is in the rules that you do shuffle them up. So I'm just going to leave it there. It just got me thinking. I thought, you're shuffling these decks up, Grant. Should you be shuffling them up? I mean, don't get me wrong. The one bit that sort of triggers for me is early on in the chapter 1, chapter 2, there was Stukas, so you had the chance of medium or light bombers. But apart from that, I don't know. I feel like they should be shuffled up in between the patrol, and I get the feeling it's somewhere there in the rules, but I'm not that sure. I don't know. It might just be I'm having a moment again. So, so if anybody can, make a comment on that, please. Let me know either where it is in the rules, or I have been making up my own rules as I've been going along. Anyway, so we're moving on to chapter. Let's have a quick look at the score because this is the start of things. Things not going as smooth as we've had them. Certainly not at the start of a chapter. If you look at it, maybe you can't quite see that, but chapter 1 we started 11-10-10. Chapter 2 we started 12-12, and then there was that little glitch of 3 horrible things. Chapter 3 we started 9-12-10-10-14, and then went found this 1 and then backed up with another 10 and a 12. However, chapter 4 we started 7-4, so very sort of mediocre. And because we are looking for excellence, we need to get 65 points, which averages to 8 point something per patrol. And we started with 7, then second patrol was 4, so we need to buck up. Okay, so over at pilots, wasn't sure how things were going to go. We have ended up with some issues. So it was only 2 pilots I needed to bring in, again fatigued, and I thought it's worthwhile because you want the 4 sections, don't you? You really want the 4 sections, because if you have to send one of them after the escorts, it's maybe not quite so bad. But if you've only got 3 sections and then you're forced into that, it's difficult, and you have to take chances like I did that time and got lucky. Who would have thought? But so we've ended up with 2 fatigue pilots. There was one upgrade. Somebody became veteran. Yeah, Davidson. He upgraded to veteran. I think that was all. So we've only got 1 green pilot again. And we've brought on 2 fatigue pilots that have obviously they're veteran and they have their Lucky Charms with them. And to be honest, we've never had any issue with any fatigue pilots that were brought along, so let's hope that stays that way. So I've filled everybody out. That's fine. This is patrol 3. So remember there's 8 in this one as well. And yeah, I think we're good to carry on. So we have the vector markers in place. Shove that up a bit. So now we just need the squadron. Nobody in the hospital. We need the squadron and the visibility, basically, I think. And that's what we're looking for. I just feel like things have moved along a bit. Right, it's fine. Okay, so for the squadron, again, it's 1 to 8 deep, 9 to 12 middle. Middle is nicer. And what do you know? That starts off well again. Right, in the middle, for our squadron, so nice. But things can mean that last patrol. I'm sure we started here before, and we got raid marker, bang bang, and then I wasn't able to do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. It's just sometimes goes like that. Maybe for some more often for others. That's the thing. I suppose that's the thing. And has the game got too much randomness in it? I don't know. Well, it's still keeping me ticking along. I'll tell you that. I'm still enjoying it. We're getting near the end now. I'm still enjoying it. Stu, who's followed along, watching the videos as well. I mean, whether he puts a complete effort into watching all my videos, well, whether anybody does, to be honest, because they're long drawn out videos. But I mean, whether he does, and he's clocked up, I don't know, hundreds of patrols himself. So obviously enjoys the game. You know, doesn't mind the randomness in it. Obviously they're playing with all the optional rules, but I'll get to that. I'll get to that one day. Okay, so we need visibility. Yes. So let's roll. It's a 1 to 8. No, is it 1 to 8? 1 to 7, and then 8 is also sun, but yeah, that's the one. 8 is Hazy's sun, I think. So 8 is his sun, but we need a location for the sun. Right, we've had that result before. That's a 7. So starboard. So we get sun, but it's haze, and that prevents. What's that? What does that do again? Yeah, it's not clear. It's not clear, and that means we don't get the escorts. Is that, or is that just for the bombers? I think it's maybe both. Anyway, the sun is out, but it's hazy and it's starboard. So it's in a nice position. We don't mind it. I like it in the flank position. That's where it's worked so much. It's worked so well for us on 2 or 3 patrols, maybe 4. Okay, so we're good to go. Yeah, let's just let's press on and get this started. I will hopefully use my cards just in the background here. So we're going to the reveal step. I'm going to reveal this. Not good. Not good. Okay, so we get the raid marker. That goes on there, and right, well, let's just check if it does put the escort stations out. If visibility is not clear. Well, sorry, if visibility is clear, we roll a die to place escort station markers. Well, visibility is not clear, it's hazy. So we don't place the escort station markers until contact happens. So that goes there, that comes away, and that is that. So it's a scary start again. So now we go to the fuel step and we spend the fuel. And now we have a decision to make. Contact. And I think I've gambled this. I gambled with it the last time, didn't I? Because right now I could skip contact, get myself at high altitude, hope this is not a raid marker. In fact, it was exactly the same the last turn, wasn't it? It was exactly the same. Well, whether there's more than one of these, I'm not sure. It was exactly the same. It was a straight up raid marker, and that's why I took a chance. and it failed me. So surely not 2 times on the trot. Surely you can't be bitten twice, Grant. I don't think I can. I'm skipping by. I'm not making contact. Yeah, because we don't know. We also don't know where the stations are. I'm not making contact, so I'm going to move into vector. And we're staying where we are in the middle zone. We're climbing at high altitude. This does not cost us anything to do that. We are doing that, and we're going back to vector. Sorry, we're going back to reveal. Okay, so back to reveal. So can you be bitten twice? So if it is a raid, we want a flak above it. Because even if I think we had it the other way about, and that still doesn't help you. Right, come on, be nice. Yes. Ah, it's moving the sun though. Well, that's fine. So turn point, yeah, and we do have measure smiths, but no. We'll take care of them. Right, turn point, so it's going to move clockwise. Yeah, that's not where you don't want it coming here or here, to be honest, but well, it's going to go one place. So clockwise it goes, even it goes clockwise, odd counterclockwise, that's odd. I think that's the better of the two, to be honest, but I'm just sort of guessing. So it's in the nose. Okay. Now the fact it was hazy, does that do anything? Let me see. Go card 7. I don't think it affects it any more than that, does it? It's only if it's cloudy. Roll die, shift the sun. If there's no sun, visibility is now clear and the sun's position is. Yeah, see, but it's not clear. And by the way, if it did make it clear, we would then get to see the escorts. I remember triggering that back a bit. Okay, so we'll resolve that. We've now got measure smiths to deal with. Raid markers, squad markers not in the deep zone, so we're not getting to turn this into a straggler. So it's wanting a section at random, and they're going to have to spend the fuel. So this is 1 to 3, etc. We have 4 sections. There we go. There's a 4, so it's going to be yellow section, which has got one of our fatigue pilots in it. Oh, it's got our mighty Every in there as well, though. So this is a section, and it doesn't get marked lost contact. No, right. It does spend the fuel though, so it's yellow section. Yep. Right. I might actually, I was forgetting, maybe tone my voice down a little bit if I can, because I think Tracy might be away to her bed again. So I went a few early nights, not feeling so great, so so hopefully I can tone it down a little bit. Right, yellow fuel spent. Okay. And then we're going to draw an advantage card on this. Right, we can bring this down a little, so we'll get right up close on that. Right, so we want to try and deal with this swiftly and not break our section up, really. So, okay, well, what advantage card are we getting? Here we go. It's against the section, it's classed as 109s, isn't it? Yeah, 109s. Right, head on rotor, that sounds pretty good. That is going to hit us, isn't it? A green fighter immediately becomes low ammo. Fingers off. I mean, I'll have a look at it, but I mean, oh no, we've not got any green fighters here. The only green fighter we've got is in red section. So how about that? We got lucky. We got lucky again. Right, head on against a rota of 109s. Here we go. Well, we can't. There's no manoeuvre to make there anyway, so we're just going to draw the card. This is, however, against a section, so there's generally a lot more going on. We do, however, have quite a lot of stuff up here. So, two veterans, one. Oh, hold on, stop. Damn, I forgot about it as well. Oh. Everybody's got vision. Well, you know what? We've got a Rota head on. It's not that bad. That wasn't a bad card, was it? And I still, well, nobody will have seen the video where I sort of left it in the video saying it didn't. I felt like the designer had said that it was okay to look at the Luftwaffe Advantage card before deciding, because it says you may replace it and the Vision with an RAF Advantage card. But I wasn't 100% clear on his wording of it, so I decided to leave it and sort of let you guys have a look and see what you thought. That was a couple of parts ago, I think, so it'll eventually come out there to you and you can make comment on it. So we'll ignore it here because I've drawn the card already anyway. I think you are allowed to draw the card and have a look at it first, but I chose to not do it that time and just accept it. But it looks like it's a decent card we've got this time, so let's bash on. Head on against a Rot. Right, head on. But head on against a section. 109s against a section. Head on. 109s section. We're in here. That's a good one. So we're getting to do a hit. He's going to vanish and somebody's going low ammo. Beautiful. I like it. Whether these are generally gentle, no, I don't think so. I think some of them are a bit naughty as well. So what do we do first? Well, we shoot one of them down just to make sure before they vanish. Right, so we shot one down, then he's vanished. I get it's all simultaneously. You get it all anyway. Right, somebody's going to ammo, and somebody's going to get credit for that kill. So 2 die rolls. So credit for the kill is going to 6, which is yellow leader, and the low ammo is going to kind of rather concave 3. So that is yellow 3. So yellow 3 gets low ammo. And yellow leader gets credit for the kill. Yellow leader has every. Of course it is. He's just a machine. So Every is now clocked up. Well, that's only his second escort kill. Come on, Every. However, that sees he's shot down 11 bombers and 2 escorts. So that's 13. So another couple, and he's getting his third ace ability. Nice. Okay. That's it. We're done. Yeah. The Messerschmitts are done. We've done it all in one round. We're not going to lost contact. I'm putting that cooler back on. I had the window open a little bit, but it's still a little warm. Right, so little pause there, but right, let's get back to the action then. So that was the Messerschmitts, and look at this. But hold on. Oh no, hang on. They should have moved. That's fine. We're good. Yeah, I thought, why is he still on the coast? But he would have had to move there first to reveal this. Both of these are done. This looks nice. Apart from the sun is in the nose. It's just nicer when it's in the flank. It's nice and simple. Although we don't know what the escorts are. So where are we? Go back to card 1. Right, so we're going to spend some more fuel. Yeah, yellow spent 1 extra because they were at the Messerschmitts. So spend the fuel. Right, so now contact. Right, so now we go in. Yeah. So we're at high altitude. We're in the same zone. Let's shift this out of the way. We don't get to see the escorts until we have made contact, yeah? In fact, hang on. Yeah, I've got to move the squadron block to the interception map, I think, before I get to see them. Let's just, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, so same zone, high altitude. It's not clouds, it's haze, so we're looking here. The sun is in the nose, so unfortunately, yeah, it's just, that's why it's nicer when it's in the flank, because you've got that and that. So now if you want to be in the sun, you've got to roll a 10 or more, because that's where nose high is, and that's obviously where the sun bit is. You know what, if we go flank high, we go flank high, and we've generally done okay there, so let's hope we don't get the high station. Right, so we're going to roll on this. There's no clouds. We are at high altitude, so we're getting a +1 to this. Yeah, just thinking ahead to my pluck stuff, which I quite often forget. And if we go after escorts, I'm going to have to remember that reroll as well. Which is a bit... I shouldn't have missed that, I know, but I do think if the player aid had been the same, had been similar, or had said reroll on both sides, I don't think I would have missed that. Anyway, okay, so we need, well, we don't want a 3 or less, and hang on, we're getting a +1, so let's just, a 10 or more is good, you know? That's good. I'll tell you what, it's just as well you're getting a +1, Grant. So that's a 3, but we are getting a +1 because we're high altitude, and that wouldn't have been nice. We already spent a little patrol in this area down here, and it's not good. So we got 3, but it is +1. And by the way, these aren't optional, I don't believe. I think we talked about that before, but I would want to be in this rather than this time. But you can see there's other times you maybe wouldn't want to, but they're not optional, I don't think. It would have to state that. So 49, flank low, flank high, or nose low. Yeah, and I think we had this last patrol, and we don't know where the escorts are, so we're clearly just going to spend 1 fuel and go flank high. Yeah, let's not muck about. Tell me you would do something different right now. I don't think you would. So that's where we're going. But now we need to decide again. Well, we went port the last time, and it worked, sort of. We still got the high station though. If I recall. Yeah, we got high and starboard, didn't we? So I'm just going to go port again. I think it's been lucky for me. So we're moving to flank high, port high. We've spent the extra fuel. Yep. So we move in here, and now we get to see the escorts. So just looking at my card, and there's nothing, lost contact, place escort station markers. And then, place bomber tiles in the bomber formation area, but defer this if visibility is clouds. Well, visibility is not clouds, so we are going to see the bombers as well. And then we're going to move on to card 12. So, escort stations, bombers, and then card 12 orders. Okay, yeah, we can get rid of that actually. So, yeah, it'd be really nice not to have the high station, but it seems to be everywhere, doesn't it? So let's see what we get. I don't even know what this 8. I feel like 7 and 8 we've had a couple of times at least. So, mind you, this is chapter 4, Gran. And this is only patrol number 3, so maybe. I just feel like I've rolled that recently. Right, let me have a look. 8 is 79. Oh, well, maybe it is new. Let's just bring the boot down here. I confirm. Oops, careful, Grant. You're ripping things. 79. I want to say it must have been the previous then. 78. Yeah, high and port heavy. We had that a few times, but I was forgetting. We've moved on to chapter 4. 79, we rolled an 8. Starboard 109 heavy, port 109 heavy. So it's still not. It's not got the high station, but we're getting the port station anyway. So I think we're still. Let's see. I think it's better. Actually, I'm going to leave that just there still because we're getting the bomber shot away. So they're both 109s. They're both heavy. One's in the starboard and one's in the port. The sun's not in these positions. And right, let's deal with the bombers then. So there's the bomber type. See what we get. 7 is not Dornier, it's Heinkel's again. Did Heinkel's last time? Right, I kind of want the tiles this time. Well, 688, 686 isn't. Yeah, you know what? I think we want 8 though. So let's roll between a 6 and a 10. No, damn it. The same one as last time. So Heinkel's only 6 tiles. And yeah, it's exactly the same setup as the last time then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Just pulled 6 of them off the top there. Nice and easy. Right, let's get this set up. I'll not even pause. We're coming from the port, aren't we? So, what we got? Where are we? Yeah. This is the one that's got the 1 in the middle, isn't it? Yeah, just like that, something like that. Well, it is like that. It's this one here, Heinkel's. Okay, it's maybe a bit squint, but these are they're all connected anyway. There's plenty of space to come in from the port. Well, that's that done. Okay, so now moving on, our orders. Well, let's have a look at the. Just going straight for the bombers from high flank, but the same. See, it's just an 8. It's just an 8. They're all 109s. It's just an 8. It's 4 on the other side, but because we're it's both flanks. It's got covered, so as an 8. We've not got out the sun, but remember we've got pluck of 4. And a reroll. Come on, yeah. We're in it. We're in. We can roll a 4. At least twice we can roll a 4. Yeah, we don't need to do any more than that. So it's straightforward this time. Well, until we roll the dice. Dice rolling, that's easy stuff. Right, so we give a bomber's order, that's card 16. I won't bother you with that, but we need to roll, well, I just showed you, we need to roll an 8. Let me just double check. We've got starboard, port, heavy. We're at high altitude. Doesn't cost us any fuel. Straight for the bombers. Yeah, we need an 8. We get a reroll on this. As you do on the escort interception as well, Grant, but there we are. Okay. Dice, come on. Right. Just an 8, but a 4 sort of does. I don't want a 4. I sort of want maybe, if I'm not getting an 8, I want a 6 or above. Greedy. Just give me an 8. No! I'm shaking his head again. His head's in his hands yet again. Come on, Grant. Ease up a bit. Right, we're coming on. The bombers are getting a beating again. beaten by our 12 aircraft. Right, now remember this guy's got low ammo. So let me bring them down first. Right, okay, so there we are. So this is the same formation we had the last time. Same Heinkel, same formation. And we had 12 aircraft. Okay, this guy's got low ammo, but that's the only difference. Well, no, that's not the only difference. Because now we get to score points by isolating these. So I suppose it's going to be slightly different, but what did we get? We got 2 bombers destroyed that last time. We did isolate the 3 tiles that we were going for, but this time we need to isolate all 6. Is it any different? 1, 2... Yeah, you still need to isolate 4 to get the 6 here, don't you? Pretty sure you do. But we've got 12, there's no flak this time again. No, so we're only going to get our 12. But, I mean, come on, Grant. I can see myself being a little greedy here anyway and trying to hang on for round 2. Because we managed to kill 4 bombers that last time. And 6 isolated tiles and 4 bomber kills is 10 points. I mean, don't get me wrong, if we isolate all tiles and maybe get 1 bomber kill and 7... Nah, we need to up it a bit though, don't we? 7... We started 7-4, which is 11. So, how many points do we need to get back on track here? 8, 16, 24. I say we need 25 points. 11. Oh god, you need 14 points. Is that right? We are quite a bit behind, isn't it? 11. I do want to feel that the formations are a little less. I mean, okay, it's twice we've had the 6 here, and I could have rolled better. There was a 9. There was a 9 there. So it seems quite a bit more sparse tiles wise between chapter 3 and chapter 4, so it's obviously harder. And you're getting the less pilots bit is a bit of a strain as well. So, but then again, it's meant to be getting harder because things, you know, that's what happened. There was less pilots. They had to, you know, tighten things up a bit. Okay. So yeah, so we kind of do want to try and hit double figures here if we can. I know it's not. We don't need to. But obviously, things have went real easy for me. Things I've been lucky with things and whatever. And I'm on this like trying to achieve the top level on each time. But you've got to remember. I'd prefer it to be harder, yeah. I'm not playing with optional rules, we've talked about all that. Prefer it to be harder, but because it is the way it is, my challenge is to get 65 points here. That's what makes it fun for me, you know. That's the challenge. You know, I'd rather not, you know, yeah, anyway, I think you probably know what I'm meaning there. Let's leave it at that, Grant. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm having a couple of drinks tonight again. Who would have thought? To be honest, most nights I have a couple of drinks, but sometimes it's more than it should be. So okay, so we'll see if we can get this going. Right, I suppose, yeah, I should just pause the camera and come up with something, shouldn't I? Yeah, so let's do that, Grant. Okay, initial thoughts. Obviously, some risks here. We've got 12 aircraft. There was no damage, no flak, there's no markers. So this is a 12. This is an 11. So a couple of risks there. We'd isolate these 3 tiles. this would then be a 10 with a backup 10, and then there's plenty of 8 here. 12, 11. Yeah, I mean, a couple of risks there, and if these might not, we might get unlucky and not break these, and possibly have to come back to make sure of that. I'm pretty sure we could come back, make sure of that, and then also kill a couple of bombers, hopefully. This guy's got low ammo. So these two are, they're all coming in from the port, it's just the angles here. So these two are here, these three are that, these three are that. Should I have 4 on one of these? Well, no, I mean, you do kind of want to spread them out, don't you? I mean, this, hopefully this is the tile that we kill 3 bombers on top of the 6 points. 9, that's 9. I did say 10, but maybe being too greedy. Okay, so a couple of risks. The first 2 are most riskier, I suppose. You get 2 shots on a 10. You're only getting 1 shot on these, but bomber deck's all shuffled up. Interestingly, whether it should be or not, I think if I was starting a new patrol, to be honest, yeah, I'm pretty sure it must say in the rules that you shuffle up the deck, surely. Because you could, I mean, like I say, the discard pile is kind of open information, so you could kind of scour through it a bit, and, you know, if you're that way inclined. Okay. Right, let's do it. I don't mind coming in for a second round. I think that'd be fine. So, yeah, hang on a sec. Right, okay. I'll wait and pause there. Is this my final decision? Yeah. I was also checking the computer there. Right, I understand Moose. One of Coach Stu's comments, I say sometimes they're a little tricky to quite grasp, and timestamps aren't maybe in the best spot, but I shouldn't, maybe not. Some people don't. Can't. Yeah, it's fine. It was about the comment that Jerry had made, obviously regarding this escort reaction thing and whatever, but he clearly made it an error and whatever, and Stu was just saying he was finding that difficult to understand as well, but I didn't quite get him at first, but he also replied to my further follow-up question about, I'm saying about you can use a +1 in the fate box. I think this is what he's saying, you can use it in both fate box rolls. And I says, well, can you show me where that is, or tell me, give me something more? And he just says it's in the rules. So I've tried to tell him tried to ask him where it is in the rules. Now, I'm not saying it's not in the rules, I just want to read it, that's all. I just want to read the fact that it says that. Also find it a little strange because Tim's opinion was it only applied to 1 die roll. And I mean, my guess is he's pretty keyed up on the rules as well. So anyway, if Stu comes back and shows me where it is in the rules and we see it, that's fine. Or if he shows me the designer confirming that that's how it works, that's fine also. I'm good with all that, and I'm, like I say, I'm not saying you don't know your stuff there, Stu, but you've got some house rules, so and I don't do them. I don't think I've introduced any house rules myself. I maybe do some things in a way that maybe I don't know. There's always some things in the games that you play that maybe aren't quite written down, and you some of the way you draw cards and whatever, I've had some strange issues with, and I try to do them in my own kind of way, whether it's right or wrong. But some of these things, as long as you do them the same way all the time. Anyway, let's not get into that. I want to get this finished, right? Because I think this is probably my last part Yeah, so I'm at 40 minutes, so let's see if we can maybe even wrap this up. Well, you're probably going to end twice. Right, let's go here. Let's go. This is my first attack. So green 3, 12 aircraft. That's the disruption number. There's no other markers. We only get one shot of this. And so top row, middle column, looking for a 12. Ooh, it's a 10. That's nice though, actually. That's nice to get a 10 out of the way. He's not green. I wouldn't think so. We've only got one green pilot, and he's it's quieting down a bit. I was forgetting now. Green 3. Yeah, we've only got one green pilot. It's red 3. So no green hat, but we've got the 10. So that's all that's happening. We've got 12, so that is isolating. So I'm just going to swap that one out from there. That is all that's happening to it, but that gives us a point. So we're fine about that. So here's the other sort of one that we just need to squeak by. So this is now an 11. And remember, this tile is connected to this. Yeah, it must be, because that's how it starts. Yeah. Oh, well, hang on. It's quite strange. It's not. Could it be suggested that it's maybe not? I mean, I never thought about that. But that would mess things up for me, and I would probably want to restart. To be honest, if it wasn't. See, it's here. This is clearly connected to these two tiles, though, isn't it? Yeah, it can be on its own. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing anything wrong with that. It's still connected. This is still connected to that. It's still connected to that, and yeah. Right. So this is the other tricky one. So we've lost a fighter now. So we've got 11. So we need an 11 here. Same row, top row, middle column, looking for an 11. Excellent. It's a 9. Right, return fire, but I'm going to take that. Well, I've not got a choice. But I'm happy to get the... so it's low ammo. Well, actually, let's get this tie. Right, this one's going to become isolated, which isolates us. So I'm chucking that in the corner. I'm going to move that up a little bit. We've got low ammo. We've got the 9. So well, we had 11, so that's fine. And then he's getting return fire. He's green leader though. I reckon he's got. Yeah, he's a veteran with. What do you call it? Lucky charm. So it's return fire. So we could send us back. But let's remember it's return fire, it's not just straight up fire. How many times have I done this? I've done this a lot, haven't I? Tim, I'm pretty sure you're saying you've had that a lot. I don't know, maybe other people have had it a lot as well. But I do feel like I've got lucky. So it's not a green pilot. So put that off for a wee while. It's a bit cool on my back again. So that was that. Yeah, low ammo, return fire, got the disruption. It's all going to plan. Yes. Okay, so we jump across here now. We've got yellow 3. He's just a regular pilot as well. Numbers have dropped down by 1 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a 10. We've got 2 shots in this, just in case. So top row, middle column, looking for a 10. We've got an 8 with a collision check. Ooh. Right, he's not fatigued. This, we're going to do the 8 first, so this is isolated. Now this guy's on this guy's on that, right? Maybe I didn't make that clear, but... So we've got a collision check to make on him. Yeah, he's just a regular pilot, so... 7. Okay. We're good. Not an awful lot of damage floating about, but yeah, that's fine. Collision, got the disruption. He's done. Right, so I might as well just do yellow 2 here. He doesn't really need to do anything. So this is isolated tile, middle row, middle column. Damage low ammo a 5. We're not getting a 5, so he is marked low ammo. I should probably put below since the other guy's below. And then damage. Yeah, blow out this guy. Come on, find that cockpit again. I shouldn't say that. I really shouldn't talk about it. He'll start thinking I'm some kind of wizard or something. Right. So wing. So potential catastrophic wing damage. 11. Yeah, let's do it. No. Not 3. Okay. He's done. Right, so just, I can't see us failing here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots on an 8. We're better starting with these guys first. So yellow leader on this. Top row, middle. Top row, middle column, looking for 3, 6, 8. Well, we've got a 9, but we're dealing a point of damage. So we're going to deal the damage first. See, here's the thing. Yeah, it talks about everything being simultaneously, but this is where things are different, isn't it? And we've always played the game, the fact that I can put this damage marker on. So if it's all done simultaneously, so that's not true, is it? Because this 9 needs to be done before we put the damage on, surely. Okay, I'm just going to leave that one there with you. I've heard people saying that everything's done simultaneously, but if you look in the rules, it's not quite the case. That's certainly something that changes things, isn't it? Because if we look right now, we've got 8 disruption number. If we apply this damage, and unless it happens to fall on the bomber, let's just say it's just a wing damage, we've then got 9. So that's not simultaneous, is it? That's changed. Something's changed. But I'm pretty sure in the rules it does that, and that's how I've been playing it throughout. But yeah, okay. Right, so I'm going to do the damage first because I've played it all the time like that, and nobody's said nothing, so it must be right. So, but it does bring some doubt about the simultaneous then. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe it's not done simultaneously. And maybe you do need to see when I say, right, I'm going to mark that guy low ammo, and he's now no ammo, and then I'm going to shoot that guy down, then somebody could intervene and say, well, no, you can't, because he's now got no ammo now. You know what I mean? Right, it's just wing damage. That's probably best, isn't it? Hang on. Oh no, that's right. So we've now got 9. 3, 6, 8, 9. So we isolate these tiles. Just put that one there. That's all the tiles isolated. He was also getting low ammo and taking return fire. Is that right? Yeah, yellow leader. That's Every. So he's good for a lucky charm. Return fire. Well, it doesn't mean he's out of ammo. I'm pretty sure we still don't want to cancel that. It's never a good thing cancelling. I think the time that I did do it, I think I made the mistake doing it once, and then there was one time I think it made sense, but Not so sure it does this time. I mean, he could be involved in an escort reaction, help arrives, ambush. I guess it's just, he's got that vision. But that's fine, he can still use the vision. He doesn't need to have ammo. Yeah, let's not muck about, right? And you know what, that wasn't a hit, so we should think ourselves lucky. Okay, so that was damage, low ammo, return fire, which turned into low ammo, and the 9 disrupted the tile. Okay, so now we are green to attacking isolate tile, middle column, middle row. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so a 9 distress number, which I'm pretty sure we're going to get. We are. Damage, low ammo, and then this guy's distressed. Fallen. That one. That one. So he's fallen, and we'll just bring these 2 down here. Bring his no ammo down, bring his damage down, mark him fallen. What else have we got for green 2? Damage and low ammo. So he's low ammo. And then we're getting to deal damage. Yes, we are. It's an engine. That's not so timely, but however, 1 more engine member would destroy it. So rather than needing 2 more hits, 1 engine hit would do it. Okay, that's him done. Right, now we just need to pile on the damage. We've got the tiles isolated. Okay, so we'll just go with red 3. Now, this is our green pile up. So attacking here, isolate tile, middle row, middle column, middle row, middle column. That's a weird one. Right, middle row, middle column. So jam guns, return fire, and well, the 3 is going to distress it. So we'll do that first. Oh, actually, we don't need a fallen marker, we just need 2 bombers. Because when this becomes fallen, the tile's isolated, this becomes a 1 bomber as well. So that's good. We take that away. That's that. And then these guys are attacking that. And we can ditch this tile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark down my points now though, because just in case. So I'm going to mark my isolated Keta tiles thing down as a full 6. So it's in here. Keta isolated. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay. Just to keep up to date with that. Right. And then back to it's red 3 in it. Right, it's got jam guns. Jam guns, 3 distress, he is taking return fire as well. He's a green pilot, he's got support, but the return fire would need to be a green hit. There we go. It's a straight up hit. And it's only a little 3. Ah dear. Okay. Right, so no damage on that time though, but come on, Grant. Right, red leader. So isolated. No, sorry, 1 bomber. So bottom row, middle column. That's, well, he's not green. Red leader. So damage and ammo. So low ammo. And some damage for this 1 bomber. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Sorry, I'll chuck that away and we'll draw another one. I've also got chucked in. Yeah, you could see how you could do that at times, couldn't you? Right, it's this wing. Oh, maybe, an 11. That's all that was on the card. So he's not a green pilot, so no hit to him. An 11? No. Right, that was red leader. So red 2, bottom row, middle column, damage low ammo. Fuselage, got another shot, so another 11. Oh, bingo! Nice one. Oh, this was the final guy as well, wasn't it? Superb. Right, so red 2 gets a catastrophic hit. Excellent. I was hoping to get maybe 1 or 2 and then maybe be tempted. So red 2 is red 2 is B. That's John Brown. Oh, John, yes, 5 kills. You've just achieved the 5th kill. Are we just giving him a lucky charm? Well, we chose not to do the whole other thing, didn't we? Yeah, you're getting a lucky charm, John. You know what? You've been... No, it's not you that's missed it a few times. It's Hal. I've noticed he's been up in the fatigue box, and I've chose to leave him behind because rather than bring him back fatigued, I've brought the other guys back fatigued because they've had lucky charms. So actually, it wasn't you. Right, and we're going to... I need to get another blue cube. Hang on. Right, here we go. So, yeah, and I've just been doing it this way from the start. The designer did say it was allowed, so John Brown gets his lucky charm right away. Good stuff. And he got the kill. It was just low ammo and a kill. Sorry, low ammo and a damage. So, which resulted in that. Now, hang on, I didn't chalk that up on the other side, so we get 1 bomber kill as well. So that's us at 7 points. Yeah, but I need a bit more. Starting to get greedy. Right, so blue leader. Yeah, I need to finish this up. Actually, I thought I might be able to finish the whole part up, but no. It is getting a bit late, and I was forgetting I'm up a bit earlier tomorrow because we're going away. Right, so blue leader, bottom row, middle column, damage low ammo. Good. Blue leader. Another damage counter. Engine. Well, that's pretty good because remember, 2 engines make a boom for the Hinkles. Right, 2 to go. So blue 2, bottom row, middle column. Dorsal gunner hit, low ammo. That's still a hit, Grant. Still a hit. Dorsal gunner hit. Low ammo. Job done. And finally, well, another engine or something to destroy this would be nice. Blue 3, bottom row, middle column. It's just a straight up damage this time. Damage low ammo. Let's use low ammo first. Keep the exciting bit till the end. Right, here we go. An engine, a cockpit. Any of that'll do. Fuselage, maybe. Oh, it's a fallen fuselage marker. Okay, so not TV. Right, so that's us finished. Good job. Again, 6 tiles isolated, 1 bomber destroyed. Yeah, there's that. There's a temptation to come back. 1 hit here, 2 hits there. I mean, remember, it's just bomber round 2. It's not stretching it into bomber round 3. But that does, again, does that... I always can never remember if will this move? I think it does, doesn't it? I always get confused by the whole sequence of play and how it all pans out. Yeah, I've done it that many times, but okay, I'm going to just stop things there because it is getting a bit late and I should stop. We're at the bombers order. I'm going to leave the bomber cycle cards. Did we get any hits? Yeah, we've got 1. It's only a 3 though. So I'm going to leave the bomber cycle cards showing disengage here. So that's how we can leave things. And then disengage, hit checks, resume, and then we're going to move on to, well, there's no cruise orders. We're then going to move on to the bomber formation step and decide if we're going in for round 2 or not. Which, get the feeling I want to try and get a bit more, but 1, 2, you've got to get more than 2 points. You need 3 or 4. So where else do you go? I mean, this has got 1 hit in it. That's the only other thing with a hit in it. So I dare say I could probably pull off 3 points on top of the 7 that we've got. That is 10. So yeah. Right, okay. I will be missing tomorrow and Monday. Well, no, I'll get back on Monday night. So missing tomorrow and then back the next day at night for a part, hopefully, before bed. Okay, I'll be back then. Cheers.